Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to a video here for a review on Clan War League for the month of June. We are currently a level 6 clan. We have been killing it as far as Clan War League goes since February to June. We have placed first every season. 672 stars. From the summary of all the clans that we fought, we had 2 perfect wars as a score of 90. We had 4 wars above 84, and we had 1 war at 77. We're actually going to look at 4 attacks, and I am going to hog all these attacks with 1 account. It's going to be from Andy. I've been actually using Andy as my alternate for quite a while, and it's progressed really nicely. I actually been using, he floats in between the main clan and the baby clan, mostly for Clan War League, and he's the leader when he's over there. So the big point here is all 4 attacks are going to use hybrid. Hybrid is queen walk, queen charge, however you want to look at it. I love bully in the base. I've seen a lot of people use 3 heals in a hybrid. I like using a total of 3 rages in my composition. That's 2 rages within my spell comp, and then 1 that's donated to me. As you can see, the queen charge starts at 6. The king cuts from 7 all the way to 9. Gets tons of value. Clears a bunch of buildings. The siege barracks then picks off where he leaves off. The queen took down the clan castle, and she's going. And I had a feeling like, is this enough trimming? How are we doing here? And as you can see, when I do the main push, the main army with the hogs, the miners, and then the warden, and then the world champion, it just works out fantastic. So the big thing you have to watch out for when you do a hybrid attack, especially when you do it from Town Hall 13 and up, is with the scatters, you're going to have to make sure you burn a heal very quickly. Because if you are a little conservative or go, I don't really need to worry about it that much, your whole army can get desolate by 1 or a couple good hits from a scatter. Hopefully, as you can see, as I'm utilizing my spells, my heals, my rages, I'm trying to utilize every spell for the maximum value. Whether if it's the queen getting a little bit of an extra boost to get through buildings, or if I have a really big part of my army that needs healed, I can do that. And as you watch the final bit of this first attack, there's just scraps left, utilizing the final spell on the king, but there's plenty of real estate left, so not too bad. Had a lot of army left. 1 triple in the bag. The next hit is kind of a picturesque type experience. So the queen starts at 12 o'clock. What I'm hoping that I can be able to do is go within that section where the air defense and where the king is. So I do a technique I call fishing with wall breakers, 2 at a time. If there's an individual bomb, a giant bomb, I try to make sure that hey, I want to try to get in. But if you dump all your wall breakers and it hits a giant bomb, they're all gone. It's over. So the biggest point with doing hybrid, you need to make sure you do 1 or 2 things. You get the town hall, or you get the eagle. In this case, for the second attack, I got the town hall. Also, as you can see, there's nothing in the clan castle. So the king uses his ability. He pushes through the base. The siege barracks cleans up the sides there at 9 o'clock. Now we have a wide open space. As you can see, to the eagle, Inferno, it's going to get real ugly for their defense. Here comes the miners. Here comes the hogs. Here comes the royal champ. So the biggest point when you do a hybrid attack, you make sure you have to do proper trimming and making sure that you can actually be able to get the most value from your spells, your warden ability. The list goes on and on. But this comes down to trimming and also the knowledge of knowing how to utilize this particular attack. But as you can see with utilizing the spells, the good sequence for hybrid, you heal, you rage, and then you utilize your freezes as needs be. Could be on Inferno Towers, Expos, Eagle. Sometimes you can get 2-for-1s. Sometimes a queen's near an eagle. So yeah, you freeze one and maybe get 2 really good values. I love when I can get 4 defenses in 1 freeze. So that's something that you can consider and look at. So for the third attack, this is a very common war base. If you have not seen this base, maybe you don't have a lot of experience doing hybrid, but I noticed that we get matchups that has this type of war base all the time. Especially this layout is very common at Town Hall 11 for war bases. Very, very traditional ring base. If you don't know what you're doing, this base can punish. But as you can tell, Queen Walk starts at 6, maybe 6 or 5:30. The Siege Barracks is dropped at 3. It's accompanying the King. What makes this base a little tricky is having all these scatters. You have to kind of almost pick and choose when you threw your wall breakers down. But broke several sections of this base up. The biggest part is what the Queen does when she actually curls back and then engages for the core. This is where it got a little messy. I wish I would have just kept it main push all on the right side, because then it all could have stayed together. But luckily, it all pushed to the core. Everything was in the Warden's aura. So the ability, there was tons of value. It had miners, it had hogs, it had the Queen, it had the healers. Might need to rewind that and see if it did have the healers. I think it did. Ready? Yep, healers were in it. So as they push through the base, it falls big time. The Warden ability was used right where it needed to be, and a lot of the army didn't die. So if you can utilize a really good Warden pop, and it includes a ton of things, you will see an elevation in how you attack. Now this hit is going to be, once again, Queen Walk at 12. Kind of a good rule of thumb with Queen Walks, especially hybrid, is you pick on the corners. 12, 3, 6, 9. Because you need what to do trimming. So if you can trim a base down, and you can kind of control where the Queen goes, or where different things are placed, it's actually really, really helpful. Now, in this example, I wanted to actually share this replay. So, as you can tell, there were some struggles here. There was a lot of issues trying to get that Queen inside that base. The King cut, but it just seemed like the buildings inside just kept pushing the Queen down as she slid from 12 to 11 to even almost 10 o'clock. Luckily, Inferno, the scatter was taken down. To be a little bit more aggressive, the Siege Barracks was dropped not at 9, but at 6 o'clock, since there wasn't a town, or there wasn't a clan castle to take out. But this is something I want you to see. It's very important, and I wanted to share. Just because your Queen Walk doesn't go according to plan, you don't need to give up. So the main push actually comes from around 9:30. Miners, Hogs, Warden, Royal Champ. The Queen did all this cutting, did a lot of trimming on the inside, so then it can go right into the core, one heal, Warden ability, and it's just like a big save. So as you kind of see after the Warden ability wears off, you kind of go, okay, now where do I put my spells? So it's picking and choosing. Oh, I'll put my heal here. Oh, I'll freeze this. So you have to become comfortable if things don't go well. So I wanted to share this last replay because if you watch a lot on YouTube, it's always about perfect attacks. It's always about, oh, it went exactly according to plan. I wanted to share one that didn't. And yeah, I was the one who performed this attack. I was really frustrated as it went on. But the thing was that the whole point is don't give up. And if you don't give up and you still can rebound and recover, that's what it's all about. So once again, February through June, first place, level 6 clan. We're on our way, heading to Gold 2. So we're looking forward to that. And check us out in July for the report of how Clan War League goes in. All right, thanks guys for tuning in. Have a good one.